Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Inscryption, and we're just gonna get to it and hope that we can do better than we normally do. We'll see how that works out. Alright, Alpha seems good. A buff to the sides is always nice. We get a word carver, blah blah blah. Alright, so pronged attack probably the most advantageous there. Being able to do like twice as much damage, usually pretty good. I don't remember what that one does. Burrower. So it tanks very well. Got it. Oh. Well... yeah, you know, I messed up. It should be okay, though. Because we can, oh, no, actually we'll lose. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, he gave up. Well, you know, sometimes he just wants to let you go. Death card pilled for Vampiric Grizzly makes me feel so good. This is a card I made. It's a 4/6 for 1 that goes and gets any other card, so it's like a Vampiric Tutor and a Grizzly, except it's not instant speed. That'll only make sense if you play Magic the Gathering, and we get a Pack Rat card. Alright, they got Reach. Alright, so that pronghorn thing is gonna move before it hits. Or is it after it hits? So we'll block the one, it'll move there. Yeah. The fawn pops the squirrel. Alright, do I have 4 bones yet? No. Well, just do this again. Bullfrog comes across to pop the fawn. It's not so bad. And then... so, and he probably doesn't even have any more summons, right? Yeah. Yeah. And we get a big old crummy card, but maybe it's good, I don't know. Alright, so bugs will be the easiest to get that are... but yeah, we'll take this. Because the bug is likely to be mantises anyway, which is already going to get that ability. then it'll have to pop the squirrel. And there we go. Alright, so here we'll take this for the highest chance of Mantis Scout, but we don't get it. Alright, so here we want to get rid of... This will automatically play a thing, so if we get this... And then take this lousy expensive thing... It'll probably come out to bite us sometime in the future, but who cares? It'll at least give us a way for it to get cast. There we go. And then you know, it's hefty. I guess we just keep on jamming squirrels here, right? And there we go. Clean. Which of these will entice me? Good question. Alright, I think we take the terrible thing on the offhand chance that we can turn it into something good later. Grab the corpse card for the sigil, because that seems like the most likely way. Yeah, there we go, because now we can do it again. Clean. And now that thing, we'll never have to cast it. Which is even better than a weird 3/6 you don't have to cast. Is a weird 3/7 you don't have to cast. Alright, these insects are all going to grow up. But we'll be okay. We've got the moose. Push there, grab the moose. And then we'll be able to pop Wormo. But I think we actually lose here, huh? Well, no, because this won't do anything, but we will get the B. But it'll come over the top for 2. Yep, there you go. Pretty bad. It's painful to see. It's like, look, it's pretty shameful that you're still this bad at the game. Another one of those, I don't know what it is, things. We're gonna try to get the unkillable things. If we get like a nice recursive loop stuck onto a card, that could be good. Alright. Improving the health of a thing. Here... I mean... Probably. And then we'll try to jam it again. Yeah. Alright, now it's something that decreases their power, and it'll have 6 life, so it'll be able to be a little sticky. So we'll lose for a different reason. No. I'm being overly negative. We could still win. We won't. We could still win. Oh, right, I can't. The bees aren't gonna kill the thing. Well... Bullfrog can drop 1. I think we just lose, though. Oh, well, no, we can do a stink bug here. And the bullfrog will pop the mantis, and then we'll lose by 1. No, we should have 1 HP left, because the bullfrog will, yeah. Alright, and then here... There's no point in doing that, is there? No, but at least we're stabilized, and we get a B. Alright, now this, however, won't function because our things won't be killed, probably. Well, let's see. Can we... Oh, well, no, we can jam this right now. Alright, now I'm seeing that there even are places where you can play a 7-drop. You just have to be in a really weird situation and maybe failing. Alright, mushroom ladies, yeah. We'll do the trial of blood. There we go, already good. I was like, we got a bunch of overcasted junk. Overcosted junk. Alright, Magpie goes and gets a card. We'll get that, because more cards that go and get cards will lead to that 7/7 coming out for free. And then we'll make it even bigger. Oh, that's the other one. Whoops. And this moose buck is just total MVP in it. And shoves this stump over. Wow. What a pro. You know, if I knew it was going to do that, I'd look really smart, but I didn't know it was going to do that. I was just winging it, and it worked. All right, here. Like, don't really have a lot of those tribes either. We're just gonna keep this prong because, like, grizzly with the prong seems good. And we've got a couple wolveses. All right, time for the angler. Time to lose to the angler. No, I've beat him before. And then here, we can just nuke him, right? And come across the top for 7. Ha 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 ha, yeah. There you go. What are his abilities like? I don't know. You know, that went pretty well. And that was without even the 7-drop being fancy, but it was with the 1-drop tutor, so. Alright, and we're gonna... These guys with the bells are pretty cool. We're just gonna lean into a bunch of these cards. We're just gonna try to make overcosted stuff and cheat it out. We're gonna play like a dredge build. The snow line. We've never gotten out of here, but we've gotten to here before. We'll just go this way, I guess. This is a card called KC. It's got quills, double tap. It's cheap. But really, we'll get those sigils and throw them onto... There we go. Now it's a very scary grizzly. And we win. Because the thing about the grizzly is, you know, maybe, well, no, if we didn't give it flying, then we wouldn't have been able to get it. But it's like we can get pretty strong results out of it there, just by jamming it at the start and rolling. Another cat seems fine. Really, just so we can maybe try to give that sigil to something. All right, enhance power. Well. The most important thing to enhance the power of is probably like the bullfrog. we're gonna try it again. Yeah, and we turn it into a 3-2. And we're not going to let the people around the campfire feast on our wonderful bullfrog, but now we've got a slightly stronger one in the event that we need him to pop something that's in the sky. But then I think we... no, because that'll be there. Well, then we'll just put a little squirrel there. Yeah, they're going to be sorry they did that, huh? And of course, with all the overkill, then we'll get a lot of extra currency to buy from the trapper guy. Right, because he lets us buy pelts, and we need to load up on a bunch of them for this boss fight. We're just gonna buy these golden pelts, why not, you know? Because they can get in your way when you're drawing cards, but if you have them at the boss fight, then you can do cool stuff. Like, lose. Alright, enhance its power. We will... And at this point, you almost want to put it on the grizzly. Nah, because if we get him to, like... Yeah, now, like, a 3-6 that... Oh, no. Did we get away with him? Okay. Cursed by carelessness and greed. Alright, so here... Drop that and we can summon the magpie to hit the grizzly. Nope, because it went over the top there. No, we get it still. Okay. Because now we're stabilized, the moose buck gets blocked, they come across the top for 2, but that won't matter. Oh, they thorns back and forth. Wow. Didn't know that. So when a thing with thorns damages another thing with thorns, it keeps on going until one gives up. Wild. Well, now I know. And we stabilize. Urayuli coming across the top. Hey, Minikman. I guess we'll take Gek here, because his 0 drop's good, and then... Man, it's too bad that I ran into him. I needed those for the boss fight, but I guess we won't have them. I didn't realize that was him. We are losing this game, probably. No, we'll be okay, maybe. Yeah, because this ability, if we throw this on, like... You know, the Gek. I mean, no, what would be better? This ability on another one of these guys. Yes, that would be better. And now we'll have two of these huge dudes that come out whenever a creature gets slain. Which may be... How far along? This is the third zone. This is the boss fight for it. This is as far as I've ever been. The Trapper. Out of habit, you reach for your collection of teeth. The man grimaced and shook his head. Alright, we get Vampiric Grizzly. We might have a shot. Because if we throw him here, he's gonna hit the stuff on the sides, which shouldn't pop him, because the traps only trap the creature opposite. Yeah. Of course, the movement isn't ideal, but it was necessary. The smoke gets popped. Here, we're in a good situation again. We're just going to keep on drawing cards for the next phase. Alright, so we need that one. And the flyer, and the underwater one. I don't know if that's true, but that's what we're going with. But we might come over across the top here for the win, because we cleared this route out. I did it! I did it! Huzzah! I've never beat him before. You will not perish quite yet. Face to face, defeat the Trapper and the Traitor. Alright. And we're going to take this Ouroboros, because if we jam that onto something that, you know, like Vampiric Grizzly all of a sudden, then we're totally on. It says, we see a light in the distance, the end is near. I kind of thought we were going to lose. I do have to go to work, but you know, oh, no, the end is near. Okay. Alright, so here we sack the Ouroboros And throw the ability... Oh, no, it can't fit on the, See, alright, well... Yeah, maybe we just do, like, a cat that always comes back to the hand and that we could always sacrifice for another one. That actually seems kind of awesome, right? If only we could get that goat ability on it too. Our eyes affix themselves onto the small cabin. Its warm light a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely, surely this cabin marked the end of your travails. And the lights are off. Oh. Steps away to the strange cabin, you're presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you were to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. Trial of the Ring. I don't think we're gonna pass any of these. Rare, waterborne. Well, we've got some of those. Hey, we got it! You can draw twice. You can start with trees on all the spaces, or you can start with 8 bones. I think drawing twice is the best one there. Look. Card advantage. That's how to do it. Oh. You managed to get a boon. This may be a fair competition. Oh. Took your time out there, and I met you for another game. Are you ready to play? Hope you are adequately prepared. I probably should have looked around. Got the smoke to move in front of the amalgam, which is good. Mantis God there, that is a worry, but... Oh yeah, we get to draw again, because of course we do. And here... Mantis God's not going to be too much of a problem there, I don't think. We could jam a squirrel there. Oh no, it moved out of the way, yeah. Oh. Oh, well. Okay. But we draw twice. And then the squirrel hits here. Oh, he's about to do the thing. Oh no. They totally clear me. I'm like, if I don't pull what I have to pull, I just lose, and I just lose. Oh well. Yeah, I literally just lose. Well. No surprise. No surprise. Even with double card draw, just, I don't really know. Maybe I should have jammed a Magpie earlier. We'll use the card to draw the cost from. Alright, so we've got a 0 drop here. And power and health. We'll get a 3-7, not as good as it could have been there, but still something. And then the sigils. So a 3-7 0 drop that comes back, or comes out of the hand. No, we want it that comes back into our hand. Yeah, there we go. We'll call it the Ever Elk. So now you get that, bam, you play it for 0. It's a 3-7, and anytime they pop it, you get to play it again right after. It's not as dramatic as it could be, but it's still pretty strong, I think. So we'll see. So close, that last one. I doubt you will make it as far. But anyway. There you go. There's a run. Well, we made it past the trapper. That's good. I wasn't prepared for another boss fight. Our deck ended up getting a bunch of stuff in it that, like, I didn't see as particularly advantageous, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed, and at least we finally did a little bit better. And, yeah. I'll be back later on today to play more stuff, and perhaps I'll see you there later.